like all the lame clown shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, I feel like in the black community, you know what I'm saying, he definitely made an impact, you know, whether people want to admit it or not. He definitely impacted, you know, the way a lot of people thought. And I feel like he changed a lot of people's, you know, thinking patterns when it comes to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? When picking a partner or whatever, you know, the case is. But no, I definitely agree, man. I mean, celebrating someone's death ain't necessarily the move. You know what I'm saying? That shit's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's kind of too far, man. But yeah, man, rest in peace to that nigga Kevin Samuels, man. Real nigga. You know what I'm saying? They taking out all the black kings, man. I guess we gonna have to step up. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
But no, shit. What else we got, man? Shit, goddamn. Oh, Jack Harlow's album dropped. How'd you feel about that?
So, look, I listened to it.
Okay.
I actually really liked Jack Harlow's last album.
Facts, I did too.
It took me a while to like warm up to it because I don't typically like white rappers, and
oh,
it's a fact though.
Yo, his face.
And but when I went back to like the line that hit for me was I finally went and gave his first album a chance, and I think it's the Tyler Harrow shit or whatever.
I knew you were finna say
and
that.
And the
shit.
first line is, "The ones who hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means." I'm like, damn, bro, might have got me.
That's
like,
tough.
That's
tough. That's crazy.
I was like, boy, might have had a point. But I'm back to hating now because this last shit was.
I feel like
that
bro,
shit
it wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was like
music
just
for
straight
white girls
ass,
on
bro.
TikTok.
I just think it was just too. It
made me
like,
appreciate Drake more.
this shit,
absolutely, bro.
Because I was like, because the shit that the shit that people see Drake do, that they tend to pawn off as, that's not like skillful. Like anybody could do that. Like he's really kind of average. You know what I'm saying? Like that gets tossed around a lot to like downplay Drake, right? Like he's not as like something he's doing is just lazy or easy, right? But then you hear an artist like Jack Harlow try to do that,
yeah, man,
and don't even sound as good. Like,
and
he doesn't, man.
That shit sounds so forced, bro. Like you was just saying, bro. Like that shit gonna go off at you know what I'm saying, the Wonder Bar and shit with the white girls and shit. That shit gonna pop off.
That shit, it's gonna be a couple TikTok trends.
You know
no,
what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Especially with the glamorous
like,
shit.
yeah,
like,
with First Class, man.
And I mean,
bro,
I like Jack Harlow as an artist, bro. I
Me
really
too.
do.
I like
But-
his steez. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
like
bro.
he
Like,
like
that
he
shit
seemed
cool.
like a pretty chill dude.
Right.
I just thought that album was a miss.
yeah.
And I feel like, because if you listen to old Harlow, this shit don't sound like that. And I feel like that's because of his label, bro. Like trying to market him and put him in a certain lane.
I feel
think
like the
so?
same shit.
Yeah, bro, 'cause, like-
hold on. I feel like the same shit happened with
Because I didn't
with
hear
Post.
of what's popping on
You
this.
said the
one.
same shit happened with Post. I feel like
Yeah.
Post might have been leaning
Different
towards that
type-
way, anyways, though, because like I don't think he was really, he wasn't really trying to rap. Like
Jack Harlow
you know
was
what I'm
definitely
saying?
trying to rap more
Yeah,
than Post was.
right.
Yeah,
But as far as like once these industry albums start coming out, like they start just making like hits for like soccer moms.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you said soccer mom.
Yeah,
hits, bro.
yeah, soccer mom hits. So that the soccer mom can like show their high school
For all the
boys
brunch
when
bitches.
they
Okay.
picking up when they
For all
picking
the
up
brunch
their
bitches,
when they
yeah.
picking up their high school boys from like baseball practice. Like, I like rap music.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Turn up the first class.
What's popping?
shit.
Type shit. And that's the thing. Like I didn't
Damn.
hear like bro. Like I didn't hear what's popping on this album. That's why I'm like.
Yeah.
That's why I think like it's really his
Nah,
label
but, like-
trying to push him towards a certain lane that he's really.
Tyler
His
Hell, the best
last
song I
album
ever heard
joint,
from
bro.
him.
The last album, bro. He had joints
was
like
rapping.
I like Rendezvous a lot.
And
I
he was
like
talking.
Love Is Droll, Already Best Friends. Like
They got
a
some
lot of
shit.
those singing joints. There was some bops, bro.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, no, it was definitely a miss, and like I think people kind of did him dirty because when like it got announced like the run of May albums that we were about to get, he kind of got lumped into a group that he probably don't belong in.
yeah.
Like people were like Push dropping It's Almost Dry like the first week this week, and then the next week is gonna be Harlow. No, the next week's gonna be Future. Then the next week's gonna be Harlow. The next
And
week's
then
gonna be Kendrick. And it's like one of these not like the other.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
And it has nothing to do with his skin color. I'm just saying, like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, say
Hey,
just-
let
Let me make sure I
Let me
make sure I make that clear.
Yeah, I'm saying. But no, that's facts. That's facts.
yeah, it was mid.
That is very
Yeah.
tough, man.
Man, but
With that being said, though,
facts.
the last album of that run is due now. By the time it'll be out before we
Friday
have our
the
next
13th.
episode. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Heart Part 5 dropped.
Man.
Right? So like
piece of art, bro. That shit was a work of
I heard the
art.
record first. I heard the record before
Right, so
I saw the video.
If y'all gonna gas it up like that, I'll go last. So how you feel about it?
I mean, I'm gonna just say, I was, and I'll be the first to admit it. I mean, everybody knows. Like I always be on here talking about him waiting to drop an album. Kind of makes me not anticipate it as much because I know what he's capable of, and I guess
it's a thin line. Once you pass it, it's like, oh, we take it
right. But after what I watched in the video and like the song itself, I was like, oh yeah, like this nigga's like he's finna make up for all that time, bro. And like it's crazy because like he's been quiet, bro. Like we don't know how he's feeling. We don't know what mood he's in. He could give us
outside of like the Super Bowl and the Family Ties shit. That's really all
like he's on such a wide spectrum, bro. He could drop anything from here to here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this album is really finna like solidify that nigga, bro.
Bro, I feel like he's already been solidified.
No, like he's been solidified, but this
that's
really
that's gonna get to my point. Nah, I'm gonna put a pin in that.
You think so?
About him being solidified.
Absolutely,
that's
bro.
a key
like,
contributor to why I didn't like this.
Really?
Not that I didn't like it. Let me just PSA that.
Right.
It was a good song, great visual. The visual makes the song better.
Facts.
Right, 1,000%. Like you have like the visual.
Because I heard the song first.
I heard the song first too, and when I watched the video, I liked the song a lot more. With that being said, it's just like I felt like that was like it. It felt like a throwaway to songs we've gotten on albums that did those concepts better, right? Like, so I was like, whereas with Kendrick, I feel like we're always waiting to see what that next step is, right? Because each album took a drastically different sonic step, right? And I felt like this kind of regressed a little bit as far as like
it didn't sound
sonically. It's I've already got a whole album of that.
Right.
To Pimp a Butterfly is a whole album of everything he just said. Arguably better. Right. So now it is the Heart series, so I do have to isolate it. I just hope the album and what I meant when I said like him being certified already, we don't need that from him anymore. Right? You've done this multiple times. What I want from Kendrick, one time, please, bro, come out here with an album and flex on him, bro. Get in your and that's why I like that Family Ties verse, because for a moment I was like, oh shit. He might be finna do it, bro. He's coming out here, burn that hard drive, smoking on top 5. New flows, come and be patient, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, Kendrick up here flexing, getting jiggy one time, like he's turning up. He's kind of getting his ignorant bag. And I was like, but he's calling himself Oklahoma, so he's still making it a concept because it's like an alter ego type of thing. So he's still getting that itch scratched too. So I was like, that's what I want from the album. And hearing this song scared me a little bit because I was like, oh.
Well, I don't think so. Like,
I don't want To Pimp a Butterfly.
Most of the times, most of the times though, like,
I don't think we'll get that.
The heart before the album usually doesn't sound anything like the album.
And that's why I'm like, it was a good song, but it was just like, I mainly pissed. It's like, all right, I still gotta wait because it's like, that was cool. I've heard that before. I'm anxious about what we get on the 13th.
I really enjoyed the track though.
It was fire. I
did too. When I first listened to it, bro, it was late night. I was coming back from the show, riding. The highway was empty. Cut the track on.
So you had a whole moment,
bro. I really did, bro. And like I was like really paying attention to like the percussion of the track. Like I felt like the percussion like really led the track. And it kind of just took me somewhere, and then Kendrick just flowing over it. Just
that shit was smooth.
Shit was fire,
bro. And then the visuals were crazy.
And then seeing the visual after that, I'm like, damn, bro. Like
shit fire. That deep fake shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was insane.
Man, when he put Kobe's face, Kanye's,
that Starsky and Hutch ass beat was wild
Smith.
though.
Yeah, wild, bro.
The motherfucker was rapping over like some Law and Order shit. It was in here rapping on the dun 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 dun. Motherfucker sounded like he was like in an undercover car, like tailing somebody in like a 70s cop drama.
I'm not gonna lie. That's
crazy.
I don't want a whole album of that.
No.
He was in a trench coat with the collar up in the rain, like watching somebody pass by
with the top hat on.
Yeah, he did like.
like type shit. I don't want a whole album of that.
Yeah, see?
Batman. Like, come on.
we already got something similar with To Pimp a Butterfly with him
I think it
doing
was on
the
that vigilante shit.
bro. I want you to come out here and like flex, bro. Give me some like control verse type of like mentality where you out here like, no, y'all can't fuck with me. I've given y'all concept albums. Now I'm about to give y'all bops.
Yeah,
right.
That's what'll really put him there. If he come out and say, y'all done got the concept, you done got the conscious shit, you done got the biography, you done got the fucking morality play, you know, where it's like we talking about evil versus good and how man.
I feel like
now let me just turn up on you.
But
give me big.
I feel like since this is an end of an era, he's gonna want to do something. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think about the double album theory? So there's a theory saying that like. Because you know he uploaded that picture with the two blank CDs. And so the theory is that like the Mr. Morale is the first album on PG Lang. The Big Steppers, which has a group feel, is the last album on TDE.
Right. Okay.
And so when you put them together, you get Mr. Morale. And that way, because I think that's been the biggest delay with this whole thing, is he's been plotting this move to PG Lang. But he still kind of owes
TDE.
But he's so
that would make the most sense.
He's so meticulous.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like that last TDE album could be like something reflective and like, you know what I'm saying.
Or that could be the hype joint, and he just goes out here and turns up.
I was
with
thinking
the boys
the PG Lang would be the hype joint. I'm thinking the PG Lang would be the hype joint
because he did have the PG Lang flag went on the Family Ties video.
That
so
too.
I can see that.
Yep.
I wouldn't be mad at that if we got like Mr. Morale, I guess, or like whatever each one belongs to. If Mr. Morale was like the like vibey, conscious, like whatever album, but the Big Steppers was like
that high.
Because when I hear the Big Steppers, I feel like some turn up shit coming.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I definitely feel like there's some truth to that theory, though. Honestly, I mean, like knowing Kendrick,
it'd be a good business move too, especially.
It would be.
He's never released a double album. A lot of big rappers have.
Facts.
Nelly did. Who else? Drake did, but he put it on one with the side A and side B.
Put it on one.
Why can't Kendrick? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Future did. Shit.
And if he dropped two albums on the same day, like literally two albums, where it's like two
insane.
different pictures you got to click on Apple Music, like one belongs to TDE, one belongs to PG Lang.
At that point,
I can see it, bro.
At that point, if that happens, then
dude,
yeah, he's
and the numbers would be stupid.
Insane, bro.
Yeah, at that point, there's nothing else.
I mean, you got to think about it this way too, because like
that would count.
How long have we been waiting, bro? You got to think about it that way.
It's been 4 or 5 years.
That's what I'm saying.
And that was that was kind of why the heart was like, we waited 4 or 5 years, and the first joint I get from you sound like the joints you left us on.
Right. Exactly.
You know
like
what
that's
I mean?
why
I mean, well, not really, because Damn didn't sound.
But the hook had a fear. The hook had a similar vibe to that. Maybe I wasn't there, like that kind of like drawn out melody, ghostly, haunty type of thing he do.
And you're right about Damn, but Damn, what do you think made Damn so?
I don't know why everybody hates on Damn, bro.
Yeah.
They always say that's his worst album. That drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, that album is crazy to me, bro.
For real, I love Damn. I never heard it.
I see on like a lot of threads and shit where they always say like Damn is his worst album. I'm like, Damn to me is better than Good Kid, and I don't necessarily like.
I mean, and how in what way? Like, is it better? Is it production? Is it the way
production? I think is more time. Like, I think the production's better.
The storytelling on Good Kid is superior.
I don't know. Can you play Good Kid backwards? Like, my man released the album twice. He released it once forward, and it told one story of like the path to righteousness, and then he released it backwards, and it told the story of the descent from righteousness into sin. And it's exactly. And so,
I'm like, wait, hold on.
No pun intended, but damn.
Right.
So like the way you gotta structure like moods and tones in a story to do that, it's like writing a palindrome. You know them words? It's the same forwards and backwards.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
race
car.
Yeah,
like race car.
What else is spelled backwards? That's spelled backwards. Hold on, y'all niggas got me thinking, man.
I know.
But final album expectations. I mean, what's the final expectation? What's the final number?
Just because it's been so long, I don't have expectations.
It's Gemini season,
and then
Gemini with the 2 sides.
He's already proved.
I don't know,
he's already.
man.
I mean, I don't think there's anything. There's nothing left for Kendrick to prove, bro.
Facts.
That's why there's nothing left for him to prove. So go out there, turn up, flex on them, let them know what's good, and give us.
So you don't have any expectations?
I don't
personally.
I don't have an expectation. I don't have
because I don't think there's anything left for him to prove.
I don't have expectations.
I'm just glad we're getting more music.
Exactly. Right. I don't have expectations. I have desires in the sense of I want an album of just you having fun turning up.
But I'm just happy to get an album at the end of the day.
But I want an album of Family Ties vibes. If I get to Purple Butterfly 2, I'm gonna be hella disappointed. Y'all gonna be on you're gonna see me on here talking all types of that's dirt, that's not dirt, but that's trash. Come on, man. Right. It's gonna be hate city. I don't give a fuck how good the message is, how well constructed it is. You already did it.
Man, I don't really think I have any expectations. Like you just said. Pretty much I want a certain album, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just Kendrick, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that we're definitely getting
if he does one at each, if he goes conscious and turn up and does the double album shit.
Bro,
I'll be like, you know what, bro?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Here's my
facts.
You got him. You him.
Yeah.
You him. Neutron. You know what I'm saying?
You Himothy.
Hemi Hendrix.
You Hemi Hendrix. You definitely Hemi Hendrix at this point.
Facts. Shit, man. All right. Y'all niggas trying to talk about the playoffs and shit? The shit and all the shit that's been happening around the league?
Suns will be all right.
The Suns will be all right.
Suns will be all right. Look,
Boston's in trouble.
Nah, there's a saying.
You said Boston's in trouble? They just won.
Did they?
They did. They won at 6-2.
Okay.
And Al Horford went off.
And Tatum had 30.
Damn, I missed the game.
So there's a saying, right? Playoff series don't begin till somebody lose at home. Mm-hmm. Phoenix Suns won their home games. Dallas won their home games. Mm-hmm. So nothing's really happened yet, right? You're supposed to protect home court. And if everybody protects home court, the higher seed wins. So it's like Dallas ain't really done shit until they win in Phoenix. Mm-hmm. They win in Phoenix, it gets, then it's 3-2. It gets fucking you in trouble.
Right.
But you're supposed to win at home.
I mean, I definitely think that they're going to take off. Now, I got to give the Mavs credit, bro. I ain't think, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be
I'm happy for my team.
Luka's a dog, bro. Look, he make that shit look so easy.
But it's not Luka. It's not even Luka though. Luka is gonna do that.
Right.
What made the Mavs scary in these past 2 games is everybody else was hitting. When you got Jalen Brunson going off, you got these spare role players hitting fucking threes. Because no offense to the Mavericks, bro, but I swear to God, after Brunson, Bullock, and Doncic, bro, it's like every game they stand out front in the American Airlines Center and hold tryouts, and it's a different 6 every. I don't know who the fuck these people are, bro. I don't know where they came from. Right. I don't know who they got drafted by. Bro, I don't know how long they've been in the league. But they were splashing, so it's hats off.
No,
some of them I don't know, but
come on, bro. They got some.
Some of them got drafted from Dallas. They just. I don't know. I guess they just starting to do their thing or starting to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, the fact that they don't have a true number
got
2.
Creative
players. No, I feel like if Dallas gets a solid center, a really good center,
which Kristaps was supposed to be, so that kind of that kind of took him back a step because
he was always hurt, bro.
And he was supposed to be like if Kristaps was Nick Kristaps on Dallas, this would be an extremely different team.
Oh my gosh,
this would be a legit title favorite.
Yes, absolutely.
I was just about to say, bro, if he stays healthy and he has Luka, oh my God, bro. That team is.
But even when healthy, Kristaps wasn't playing that well.
Yeah, I know.
He would have his flashes every now and then, but it wasn't he wasn't putting.
Yeah, he wasn't playing a consistent. No, definitely.
But that just goes to show the value of Luka, bro. Which leads
Luka's
into
a dog.
Fact.
Absolutely.
Nothing about it, man.
Absolutely.
Which leads me into the MVP conversation, which
should have been Joel. Should have been Joel.
I disagree.
I don't know, bro.
I disagree, bro.
He had the scoring title, and his team's a higher seed.
Bro,
every other year, that team
was doing everything by himself.
Hold on, bro. Jokic did not.
Sucks.
Exactly. You're proving my point, bro. If they suck, right? He did it by himself all year, bro. Avoided the play-in as a 6 seed. and then went into Golden State, bro, and averaged like 30 on that. Bro, that's a value.
My problem with that, my problem with that is how often they don't vote that way, right? So it's like, seems like every year that person gets snubbed for the guy that's on the higher seeded team. Mm-hmm. So it seems like the 1 year Embiid should win it. Now y'all want to vote the other way. Now y'all want to give it to the guy that scrapped to get his team bounced in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, like you think Philly would do anything without Embiid? Like he don't have the same value?
But they
didn't get Harden until like the end of the year.
Okay.
So it's like.
But they've also had roughly that same core players ever since. Goddamn.
But
you know what I'm saying?
They don't have Ben Simmons, because even before the trade he didn't play no games. So he didn't exist, right? They had Tyrese Maxey, who's on his like second year.
But who's still balling?
Korkmaz is like a role player. The only person that's really been there for a few years is Tobias.
Who was Jokic? Who was Jokic's second best player on Denver, bro?
Jamal Murray
and Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr.
We're not gonna act like they don't have players in Denver. Like Denver was a whole ass like 2 seed last year. If anything, they took a step back this year, right? Like Joel Embiid is like damn near carried like Philly until they got Harden, and he's still been carrying.
Literally carried Denver, bro. Like the way that he did it too, bro.
But Embiid had the scoring title. Like he's accolades and shit.
But bro, when it comes to the word value, if you take Jokic off of this year's
Jokic
team,
already win too? And he went.
Yeah. He's a back-to-back MVP.
Yeah, they should have given it to Embiid.
Do you think they should have given it to him?
Because if you're gonna give it to Jokic, then LeBron should have had it like 3-4 years running.
It's kind of tough between the two because both of them have been playing insane. But like,
hey, on my soul, bro. I was trying to fuck up and say facts, but nah. I mean, that's a very good point though. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you saying? I'll touch back on in a second. That nigga had me.
You fucked up.
Go ahead, bro.
I was just saying like both of them have been playing insane, but it looks like it just looks like 76ers have a better team, bro.
But every year that's been like the tiebreaker, right? When it's a close MVP race, it seems like every year the tiebreaker is who's on the better team, whose team is better. Except this year when it's Embiid's turn. It's crazy to me.
I think you're wrong, but.
Yeah. I'm kind of split, bro. Like I would have went either way with it, honestly.
Yeah, Jokic got a stupid ass bounce. Like
now also Stephen Jackson did say that they should let the top 75 players do the voting instead of these.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I don't
like 1,000%.
Definitely.
Instead of these motherfuckers that ain't never played the game before.
Yeah.
It's like I think the same shit for the Grammys. I think leaders and figureheads within the respective genre should vote in that genre.
Yeah.
So like R&B, it should be all the like top R&B podcast people, top R&B media representatives, top selling R&B artists.
Right.
They vote on R&B, country.
Because they're the ones that are really in
the
Latino, and then rap.
And I feel like that'll take away a lot of the voting for the storyline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and like
and a lot of the angst of like
a lot of the narrative, because a lot of these votes are based off narratives and shit.
Because deadass, I don't know if it's a couple Grammys for like Kendrick would have had 2.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been no fuck up there. Wouldn't have been no Macklemore.
Yeah. 1,000%.
Right?
What the fuck was that about? I ain't gonna get into all that, but.
Like you could say
Trav would have had one.
Oh my god! Yeah,
Donda probably would have won this year. Donda probably would have actually won this year, but
I mean that was kind of
although Tyler did have a banger this year.
He did, but that kind of was like a political one at the same time as well.
No, and that's the thing with the Grammys, they always gonna go with the most like you knew Kanye lost because Kanye's Kanye, not because Donda wasn't the best album.
Right,
and
that's the fucked up part.
Right, and no, but you're exactly right, which is why. You know, the top 75 motherfuckers, bro, they need to, you know what I'm saying, vote, because at the end of the day, they actually played the game. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what to look for. You know what I'm saying? They know what it means to fucking win. You know what I mean? So I definitely agree with you on that. But, I mean, as far as the other series, man, how y'all feeling about, you know what I'm saying, Golden State and the Grizzlies, bro? Man, that's been a
I hate to see the injuries fucking up that series, man.
Bro.
I was so excited.
We've had so many series like that in the past, though.
Yeah. I was so excited going into the playoffs because when I saw that that Phoenix got 1, which we knew, and Dallas and Utah were 4 and 5, which meant Memphis and Golden State would be 2 and 3. I was like, damn, we're gonna get a second round Memphis Golden State series, and that shit's gonna be fucking electric.
That shit's gonna be a movie.
But now GP2 is out.
Yep.
They saying Ja out for like a game or two, and it's like a game or two is a lot in the playoff series. Like 2 games is half the amount of wins you need
to
move on.
Yeah,
it was like, those are swing games, and it just sucks because I want to see Ja out there. I want to see Gary Payton. He was balling.
It's been one of the most exciting series, bro. Honestly, that shit's been electric.
It's still been good though. And
it's still been a good series,
bro. Insanely physical, man.
Yeah,
insanely physical.
Yeah, because Memphis was actually.
I feel like
leading.
this whole playoffs has been insanely physical, bro.
Oh, right. Memphis up 12 in the fourth.
Really?
Without Ja.
I mean, they did go 18-2 without Ja this season. I mean,
damn, I didn't even think about that.
If they're gonna do anything without Ja, they're gonna prove it. Now,
what makes that game so big is that would be a win in Golden State. In Game 5, they're going back to Memphis,
and Ja might possibly return,
I don't know.
Okay,
but like they're going back to Memphis, where like I'm sorry, but like any stadium that's gonna play whoop that trick after winning the game, that's. I don't want no parts of that team. I don't want
in a
no
Game
parts
5,
of that team, bro.
Let alone a Game 5.
Imagine it's Game 5. You was up 4. You know, Memphis come down, rebound 3. Now all of a sudden they up 2, and then you just hear whoop that trick, fam. Like my mind is gonna be crushed. I'm gonna be like, man, just where the bus at? Game 6 of Golden State. Get the fuck up out of here.
Bro,
I don't feel safe.
Yeah, bro. Nah,
jaw in your ear.
Right. Yeah, facts.
That's crazy.
That shit is crazy.
I've always liked Memphis for that though. Memphis always been like dogs. Like even when they had Zebo and Marc Gasol,
they've always had that culture, bro.
Like they were a playoff team with Zebo and Marc Gasol, and they was always that team that was like
Mike Conley.
Yeah, Mike
Conley.
Yeah.
You wasn't going like you might beat them by 20, but you was gonna feel it.
They had Tony Allen too.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
you wasn't gonna get it for free. Like
no, they had a good.
They always been like physical, kind of aggressive in your face,
and they played defense too, like
gritty.
Yeah, I was just gonna say gritty, bro.
That's a tough team in the playoffs, and now they got a guy like Ja who just does things that
I don't think we've seen since Derrick Rose. For real.
He reminds me a lot of like Derrick Rose before the injuries.
Yeah,
it's just explosive, can shoot. Can just dart to the basket and then finish anything around the rim.
He's real agile, bro.
Yeah.
He can bang it on you like
the finesse, bro. The finesse in the lane.
He can pass,
and then he'll get back and then throw some shit off the backboard.
He'll still play some defense.
Yeah, bro.
Ja's really disgusting, and
he really like that.
I underestimated him coming out of college because who wouldn't? You came out of Murray State. I gotta see it.
Right.
Like I'm sorry, you won a couple games in a tournament and played your whole season at Murray State playing fucking like people that's gonna go pro in something other than sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all remember that Enterprise commercial? You know what I'm saying? He was in there playing against future lawyers and accountants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
true.
You don't get no points for going crazy at Murray State. Like these are future rec league scoring champs.
You know legends.
These motherfuckers gonna be fucking up your local rec league in a few years.
Gonna be at the Lifetime Fitness going stupid, my nigga.
Yeah, they gonna be a lifetime like running the league. You
fucking
know
up the 30 and up.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking it
30 and up
bro.
Tournament.
They motherfuckers that walk into the rec on like a Wednesday afternoon with like a whole bag
full of just
and you in there in just like a t-shirt, right, and just like trying to get some shots up. This motherfucker coming, he got the compression shorts down to the knees underneath the basketball shirt. He got the like fitted athletic shirt on, right?
That motherfucker got the Nike.
The shoes he wearing, not the shoes he hooping in. He pulled them shits out the bag.
Oh my
they fresh.
Gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
He got the like band on his arm. I'm not sure what it does, but it's there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's his non-shooting arm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then that motherfucker called every foul.
But nah, bro. Me and Sosa used to play in a fucking little summer rec league, bro. With niggas just
you
like
ever
that.
seen the Monstars in person? We have.
Facts.
We
I
lost
bullshit
the
you
game
not.
by 60 to some
Bruh,
fucking
I
ox.
bullshit
Damn.
you
Like,
not, bro. These motherfuckers were built like goddamn Thor type shit,
bro.
Like,
Nah, it was this group of white dudes, bro.
Like-
all these dudes came in looking like fucking Chris Evans, bro. These motherfuckers look like Shield agents.
Oh wow,
that ass, bro, like,
These
and so,
motherfuckers
like, bro,
came in like,
bro, we were just t-shirt, shorts.
So you're like, oh yeah, these guys playing in college
with a duffel bag full of shit, just like you said, bro. Shooting sleeve,
bro. I remember
the legs, the compression.
I remember first like playing the game. I think we got like a steal in the bucket. We was like, yeah, we got this. They come down the court, motherfucker, throw it off the backboard and yam it on one of us. We was like,
no bullshit.
check.
At that point, bro, I was like, I looked around, bro. I was like, shit. You finna got him, motherfucker. Boy, like shit.
Yeah,
Bro.
We lost that game. We was down by like 60, 70 going into the fourth. Like it got to the point. It got to the point where the scorekeeper was like, I mean, do y'all want to just? And we were like, nah.
And we were down a man though too.
And we were like down a man too. We were down a man too. And we were like, nah.
Damn, so y'all must been like huffing just.
Bro. I was out there hooping though. I ain't gonna cap.
Hey, we won a couple games in that league though. Y'all ain't gonna do us. Y'all ain't gonna do crazy.
So I was really out there.
But
It's just
they blew the
these
doors
niggas
off
was
us.
like some like college like professional like players like
These niggas, yeah.
And what blows my mind, bro, when you think about the skill gap, right? Like those people wouldn't even sniff a bench spot on a G League team.
right.
Facts. So it's like imagine like
What the NBA look like in the flesh,
Yeah.
like actually on the court with that. Nah, man,
yeah,
you got it.
which is like
I don't want no part.
Different,
I don't
bro.
want no parts in that, bro.
At all.
How do y'all feel about that whole?
It's a different game.
How do y'all feel about that whole CP3 situation, bro?
I just
So
feel
y'all
like
see that shit, bro?
You
I
should-
feel like at this point,
one of these fans just gotta get knocked out, bro.
and
I'm fine.
Facts.
I'm
But,
fine
like,
with you.
the
I'm
thing
fine with
is-
you jeering. I'm fine with you
I'm
talking.
fine.
Your
I'm
shit.
fine with the talking the shit, bro.
Yeah.
But keep it. Like in battle rap, we gotta say and keep it battle rap. Like
Keep it sports,
Keep
though.
it sports. Keep
Keep
it
it sports.
basketball. Like
Yeah.
keep
Keep it
it
basketball.
Keep it talk. Keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like sports shit talk.
'Cause-
when you start physically touching people, we should be able to physically reciprocate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the thing is,
bro.
though, we've seen this, maybe not to this degree, but we've seen extreme acts by fans over the course of this whole season, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got that one lady, goddamn, trying to run onto the court during a timeout or some shit. You got you got people sitting behind Bron's kids talking about they hope Bronny dies in a car crash and shit. Like
Yeah,
he's getting
and
like, bro, that shit is weird,
crazy,
bro. Like,
bro.
my
That is
nigga, like it's
crazy,
basketball,
yeah.
bro.
It's basketball, and it's like.
Go ahead, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just saying. Like I've always been like I never really thought it was anything wrong with what Ron Artest did.
I didn't either.
They threw a glass bottle at that man when he was hurt lying down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do anything you want in this world as long as you're accepting of the consequence that comes after it.
Right.
Talk shit all you want. Ron Artest, you a bitch. Shut up. You suck. Your team blow. Whatever the fuck you want to say.
Right.
You threw a glass bottle at that man and then was like, acting crazy when he ran up in the stands. Like, what do you think he was going to do?
Right.
Like they were like it's crazy. It's crazy like how some people like view like celebrities or like people
As if they're not people, bro.
Exactly. Like that shit is insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like, bro.
I
like,
never understood
and
that.
this is a little teenage kid who looked about 16, 17, bro, putting your hands on another grown man's mom, bro.
Right.
And it's
on
getting,
national TV on Mother's Day.
yeah,
Right.
and it's getting out of hand too, because
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Even a week or two ago, there was this big thing where like a Yankees fan was throwing they were throwing beer bottles and shit at a Twins like outfielder.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
shit.
they were like saying some crazy shit, and the outfielder was like, "Yo, come fight me then." You're like, and then he ended up like, because it's the outfield, right? So he kind of like scaled the wall a little bit, was hanging off of it, talking to him face to face. And then like I saw a lot of people like, yeah, there was a good amount like people that I think had their reason with them, where like the fan was out of line, whatever. But there was still a large community that was like, the player shouldn't do that. Like, that's crazy. And it's like, what?
Right.
Well then, bro, how about you keep the shit sports, bro, and like
I don't
you
know
said,
how would you expect the average person to react? Like,
yeah, like just because they get paid millions of dollars, they get to get like
harassed,
violently
Right.
disrespected.
right.
Like,
you seen in Mike Tyson, I applaud Mike Tyson for making an example
Man,
out of
bro.
homeboy, bro, because like, bro, Mike Tyson got on that plane and minded his business, bro. And you're going,
yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? You feel me? Like,
I feel like I've
motherfuckers just gotta keep it sports. But like
do they not remember like who Mike Tyson is? Like
I don't know why you would pick a fight with Mike Tyson. That's
right.
Like, bro, the shit he was doing back in the 90s, like
fight, but I don't know why you would antagonize a Mike Tyson.
Like, bro, you like poking a bear, like.
Yeah.
But like my question is, that
man's one of the greatest boxers of all time with a heavy lisp. Like that man just
is not to be fucked. He's
that man is
unfuckwittable,
not to be
literally.
fucked with,
He's
bro.
unfuckwittable
At all.
Because he's heard all the he didn't even bit somebody's fucking ear off.
Yeah. Thank you.
What are we talking
I totally
about?
fucking forgot about that, bro. Until you brought it up. Like that motherfucker's with the shit. Bro.
Yeah, no, facts.
He's with the shit.
No, like that shouldn't get glanced over. Like he bit a motherfucker's ear like that. Like that's psycho shit, bro. Don't antagonize people like that. That's dumb. Like you deserve everything you got, bro.
No, and you gotta applaud Michael on like his growth. Like,
yeah,
because like man, for him to even just withstand like this, because even the shit before that, where the fan ran up to him and he had a gun on him, and Mike went up. Video. Yeah, Mike was like. Went and talked to the dude anyways. Like he could have knocked bro out. Like he could have like
it could have gone. That could have gone so many ways.
That could have went so many different ways.
So then, how do y'all see this affecting sports going forward, or just public events moving forward? Like how do y'all think?
We'll have little moments like this that happen, get talked about, and get brushed off, and like the overall.
But do you think the league is going to take any steps to like? No.
No, it'll be the same as it ever was.
Well, I don't know because after this incident with Chris Paul, because isn't he the president of the Players Association?
To put it in perspective, yeah, but
I mean, he could.
It's only so much you could do. Like, league. But like to put it in perspective, Ron Artest got a glass bottle thrown at him, and all they really did was change the stadium policies to where they didn't sell beer in glass bottles anymore. They just give it to you in plastic cups now.
Right. Fair. That's fair.
So they didn't try to correct any behaviors. They just changed what was at people's disposal.
They basically just put a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah, like that's all they're gonna do. That's all time and time again any of these leagues have ever really shown they're gonna do. So why would I expect anything different?
Do you think it'll be any different in like the field of like comedy or anything like that? Because with the whole Dave Chappelle situation, like do you think comedy is gonna change?
They gotta have security at the steps,
but they do have security. Like
they do. I mean, like I know, like in the back, but like at the steps, like in the front type.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like you go to any festival. There's always those security guards right there at the little fence. Yeah, like shit like that is there. Yeah, but if somebody run fast enough, like they're gonna get some feed off on stage before people can really like, you know what I mean? Like you can catch them sleeping. You know what I mean? 'Cause they don't expect that shit to happen.
Right.
They come to it all of a sudden. You on stage, right? But you know, like But they corrected it like they gonna correct it. You know, you're liable to get stomped the fuck out and dragged the fuck out. Like it's
1000%.
Like I said, you could do anything you want in this world as long as you're accepting what comes with it.
Right, the consequences.
The consequences, man. But shit, I think that about wraps it up for tonight.
All right, partner.
But shit, nah, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's late night smoke sesh, man. Just shooting the shit with the guys. We're gonna call this episode shooting the shit, man. Just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? With the homies.
Shooting shit.
You know what I'm saying? Shooting shit. But man, we appreciate y'all, man, pulling up, watching us, man. Once again, I am your host, KB, man. Got my boy Soze with me.
You know what I'm saying? Soze. Y'all know what it is.
And then you know, my day one A1.
You know what I'm saying? Foolish Ty.
Appreciate you pulling up, my boy, last minute.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all having me again, man.
Appreciate you, James. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we'll see y'all next week, man. We out. Y'all have a good night. Be easy.
Peace.
Solid fucking episode.